All right, today we're looking at a super interesting project that came out of the Synthesis Hackathon 2026. It's called AgentHire, and it's built around a really powerful question. What if your AI could literally pay for itself? It's a pretty wild idea for funding the tools we use every single day. So let's dive in and see exactly how it works.
I mean, their tagline really says it all, doesn't it? It's so simple, but when you think about it, it's an incredibly powerful concept. What if you could just put your capital to work, have it generate yield, and then use that to automatically pay for all the AI tools you're using? That's the whole game right there.
So let's start with the basics. Why does a project like this even need to exist? Well, to really get what makes AgentHire so innovative, we got to look at the super annoying problem it's trying to solve. AI agents cost money to run, and that's a real headache.
Look, if you've ever used autonomous AI agents, you know this pain. You know it all too well. They need cash to do their jobs, which means you are constantly on the hook, manually topping up their digital wallets, paying transaction fees, and just hoping they don't run out of money right in the middle of a crucial task. It's a total drag.
And this comparison just lays it all out perfectly. On one side, you've got the old way, which is this frustrating, endless loop of manual top-ups, getting hit with fees, and always worrying that your agent is just going to stop. But on the other side, you have the AgentHire promise. It's a whole new world. One single deposit, and suddenly you have a self-funding, always-ready system.
Okay, so how do they actually pull this off? The secret sauce is what the creators call the self-funding loop. It's basically the automated engine that makes this entire thing go.
And here's how that engine works. It all starts when you deposit a stable coin, something like USDC. Immediately, that deposit starts earning yield. From there, the system automatically takes those earnings, bridges them across different blockchains, swaps them into the right currency, and then uses those funds to hire an AI agent. And the best part? All of this is happening completely behind the scenes. You don't have to lift a finger.
And this is what makes it all work. That deposit is earning around 8.4% APY. Now think about what that means. Your budget isn't just a pile of cash that's slowly draining away. No, it's a productive asset. It's alive. It's constantly generating brand new funds to pay for the AI's work. It's like a well that keeps refilling itself.
So let this sink in. You make one deposit, one time. A fully automated 7-step process that's all on-chain takes over from there. And the end result for you? 0 manual payments, ever.
Okay, I know what you might be thinking. A system this automated sounds almost too good to be true, right? Maybe it's just a cool concept, but the AgentHire team is making one thing crystal clear. This isn't just a pretty diagram. This is a real, live, working system, and you can verify every single step on the blockchain.
And boom, here are the receipts. This table is showing actual AI requests that were sent on the Gnosis blockchain. You can see the prompts, you can see the transaction hashes, which are kind of like public tracking numbers for everything that happens, and you can see that they're all verified. These are real jobs funded by this system and done by an AI, and anyone, anywhere can go look them up and prove it.
I absolutely love this quote from the developers. Every arrow is a verified TX hash, not a diagram, proof. It just hammers the point home. Every single step in that flow we saw isn't just a drawing. It's a map of something that actually happened and was recorded forever.
Now, hearing all this talk about on-chain and transaction hashes might sound a little intimidating if you're not deep in the tech world. And that brings us to maybe the most important part of the AgentHire philosophy, making all this complicated tech completely invisible to the user.
And this is the key. The whole goal is to give you an experience that's totally seamless, with zero technical jargon. You're never going to see confusing protocol names like ERC4337. Instead, you'll see simple stuff you already get: your balance, your earnings, and whether autopay is on. That's it.
They call this whole approach invisible infrastructure, and it's a brilliant idea. It means all the super complex financial tech should just work. It operates silently for you in the background, giving you all the benefits without you ever needing to become an expert on how it functions.
Of course, building something this smooth doesn't just happen in a vacuum. AgentHire is standing on the shoulders of some real innovators. You've got Zyfai handling the yield and the smart wallet tech, Olas running the whole marketplace for the AI agents, and Zyfai making sure the money can move between different blockchains without a hitch.
So, we've seen how it works, and we've seen the proof that it's real. But let's zoom out for a second. Why is a project like this such a big deal? What does it tell us about where things are going?
If you take away just one thing from this, let it be this. The huge shift here is moving from a world where an AI's budget is just an expense, something you spend, to a new model where that budget is actively earned from the yield on your capital. It's no longer just being spent down, it's being generated constantly.
And this final tagline just captures that idea perfectly. It's a beautiful synergy. You have a system where your capital is working for you and your agents are working for you, both at the same time, automatically. It's two productive forces working together without you having to do a thing. So I'll leave you with this final question to chew on. AgentHire shows us a future where our tools don't just work for us, they actually pay for themselves. Now imagine what else that could unlock. What if all of your tools could operate on a self-funding model like this? The possibilities are pretty mind-blowing.